Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a pretty fascinating story coming out of the world of tennis, and it's all about Stefanos Tsitsipas, his former coach, Goran Ivanovic, and some very candid comments from someone who knows Stefanos better than anyone, his mother, Julia Selnikova. Grab a drink, settle in, because this one is packed with emotion, legacy, and a coaching dynamic that didn't quite go the way anyone expected. So, to set the scene, Stefanos Tsitsipas wrapped up his 2025 season with just one title, the Dubai Tennis Championships, where he beat Felix Auger-Aliassime in the final. He also played in the Six Kings Slam exhibition, which was a cool moment, but overall, not exactly the season he was hoping for. Goran Ivanovic, yes, that Goran, the Grand Slam champ and longtime coach of Novak Djokovic, was joining his team. But then, less than 2 months later, they split, and for a while, no one knew what really happened. Well, Stefanos' mom just filled in the blanks. Julia Selnikova isn't just Stefanos' mom, she's a former pro player herself, played for both Russia and Greece, earned medals, toured on the WTA, studied journalism, and comes from a family of athletes. So when she speaks about tennis, she knows what she's talking about. In a new interview with Pavel Nitkin of Sports. She explained why the partnership between Stefanos and Ivanovic never took off, and it all comes down to Novak Djokovic. According to her, Ivanovic's bond with Djokovic was so deep, so intense, so all-consuming, that there was simply no way he could replicate that with another player. Goran Ivanovic's history as a coach begins and ends with a player named Novak Djokovic. He completely lost himself in him. I saw it. It shocked me. He treated Djokovic as a dear person who needed all-round support. Ivanovic was ready to do anything for Djokovic, and that won me over. So basically, she admired the devotion he showed Djokovic. But that very devotion became the reason things couldn't work with Stefanos. The illusion of a bond that couldn't be went on to explain that she believed Ivanovic could bring that same energy, that same connection, that same magic to Stefanos. But she now says it was naive to think that. It turned out to be an illusion. Observing this relationship, I assumed it could be the same with the next player. But such love happens once in a lifetime. No one can repeat it. That's a pretty powerful statement. She basically says Ivanovic and Djokovic had a once-in-a-lifetime coach-player relationship, something that can't just be transferred to someone else. So when she hired him, yes, she confirmed it was her idea. She hoped that connection would form with her son, but it didn't. It couldn't. And that's why, less than 2 months later, they quietly ended the partnership. Tsitsipas returns to familiar ground after the split. Stefanos went back to the person who's been with him nearly his whole life, his father, Apostolos Tsitsipas, his coach from 2001 to 2024. And once again from 2025 onward, it's almost like the circle closed right back where it started. This whole situation gives us a rare, behind-the-scenes look at just how emotional and personal the coaching world can be, especially in tennis, where the relationships are so close and intense. First, it was a short experiment that didn't work out. For Ivanovic, it seems Djokovic was, and maybe always will be, the player he poured his coaching soul into. It was a lesson in expectations, loyalty, and the uniqueness of a bond you can't just recreate. Did Ivanovic ever really intend to build something long-term with Stefanos? Or was this destined to fail from the start? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your take on this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more tennis stories just like this. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.